Buenas tardes a todos y nuevamente bienvenido a Hablemos Cyber. Aquí con ustedes Alberto García, fundador de Semilla Cyber. Saludos a la comunidad en Puerto Rico. Hoy, como el último evento que estamos participando para este 2025, estamos aquí en Wisconsin en el ejercicio que se llama Cyber Lucrezia. Y para esto, I will switch now to English. I have Eric Franco. He's the project director in city management for Wisconsin State. He's basically, leading, organizing all these events. Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you for the opportunity to us to participate in the event. Right now, we enjoy a lot to learn, and also collaborate with different entities that we have here. And I appreciate the support that you provide to us, to be here today. Can you explain more about what is the event for the community in Puerto Rico, how that basically helping us to be more resilient in the case of cyber event?
Absolutely. So this particular exercise is called Cyber Lucrezia, which is a culmination of a lot of our training program with our civilian volunteers. Our volunteers come to us as a cyber response team to provide their knowledge, their skill, their expertise in several different areas of cybersecurity, and they offer their services free of charge to public sector entities, so a school district, a water utility, municipal government, village, small cities, any CISA designated critical infrastructure or key resource is well within our statutory allowance for supporting those folks if they have a cybersecurity emergency. So ransomware, distributed denial of service attack, business email compromise, any sort of scamming, hacking that goes into these local jurisdictions, we can help provide some support or relief for them. This exercise is really a culminating event for them to test out just how much they've learned and for them to work alongside our National Guard counterparts, who we also train with from time to time. And I think the most important thing about this is it really does accentuate a very strong public-private partnership that we've established with local jurisdictions and those folks who have a lot of expertise in cybersecurity, where in many cases a lot of the public sector that we support don't have the funds or the other resources to attract high experienced cybersecurity experts. Public sector can pay a lot of money for people in cybersecurity. A local library can't.
Yeah.
So thankfully we have folks with enough expertise and a willingness and passion to serve their communities that they bring that skill to the table for folks.
All right, that's great. That's why we are basically, partnering, collaborating, because we have the same mission. How often these type of events are happening here in Wisconsin?
So I'll give you just some numbers just to kind of put it into perspective. In 2021, we had 19 incidents that we supported.
Okay.
2022, we had 21. 2023, we had 28. 2024, we had 38.
Yeah.
2025, currently, as of today, we have 63 incidents that we've supported. So there's been an upshot in activity. And what's important to know about that is we still have ransomware and the DDoS and some of those other incidents, but we've also been getting a lot of calls from people who are affiliated with us for security control consultation. So they're within our orbit, they're connected into our information platform, and they suspect or they verify that they were hit with an incident, and they take precautionary action, and then they'll call us just to check up and to see if there's anything they missed. So what's nice about that is we've been able to build some resiliency at that local level. So they have some tools and some knowledge that they can be on their own, but they still can come to us just to verify. And I would prefer to have those kinds of incidents as opposed to them being completely obliterated by a threat actor.
Yeah, completely agree. Do you see this type of, this type of program initiative that you are leading for now for so many years, right? Is that replicating in other, state,
Yes.
territory of the U.S.?
Yes, we have a lot of partners and affiliates across the country. Just to name a few, the Center for Cybersecurity, Long-Term Cybersecurity out of University of California, Berkeley, is an amazing partner. But looking at other states, Oklahoma has a really good program.
Okay.
I know the state of Washington is just standing up a program, but they've got a lot of good resources, and the person who's leading that effort's really sharp and really eager to get a lot of capacity. We have some partners in Ohio. We have some folks who are just starting out a program in Minnesota. Louisiana has a program that's been under development for the last 3 years that I know of. There's a whole handful of states trying to get these things started. The Texas Cyber Command was just stood up in September.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different efforts that we'll see across the country. But I think more to the point, thinking about your own backyard, I think is a critical first step, and those resources in your backyard. What is appropriate for Puerto Rico may not be appropriate for Wisconsin.
Yeah.
What Wisconsin's doing may not be appropriate for the state of Arkansas, and that's okay. You got to know your people. You got to know your local leaders, the people who have the leverage to help support and make things happen. But at the end of the day, it's a growing movement, and happy to connect you with more of those folks too, because there's growing interest in this. Absolutely.
No, and that, speaking with outside, that conversation, I think that we had a great opportunity to do, continue collaborating and learning, right, for the experience that, Wisconsin, they already have in that particular domain. Looking forward to working with you and the others, the partners, for sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you again.
Yes, absolutely.
We continue working together.
All right.
Hasta el momento, nos vemos luego en línea y estaremos comunicando más sobre otros eventos que estaremos llevando a la comunidad y otras iniciativas. Muchas gracias.